Previously on Divorce Court.
Why are we here today?
We've got some issues. I'm an older gentleman. Sherika's much younger. You know, when we met, I thought I hit the old man lottery. We've got some issues we definitely need to work out. Money management and also infidelity, Your Honor.
Yes, I did do some things that I'm not proud of. I'm actually embarrassed.
How did your friends and family feel about you starting a relationship?
Conversation would always be, you know she's just gonna take your money, you can't satisfy her.
Things started to change. It was one night we were having sex or whatnot. He was popping Viagra like Skittles, and he couldn't keep it up.
You know, we're kind of getting it, and she calls me somebody else's name.
That'll cause a erectile dysfunction right away.
We got the joint bank account, and I saw that there was like $8,000 that she had been randomly taken from the account.
We'd have a problem if I saw that.
This one time, Your Honor, she's got a friend whose husband's a lawyer. So he can afford to buy these luxurious items for his wife. So he had won this case and he bought her this nice Mercedes, brand new Mercedes. Lo and behold, Miss Keep Up with the Joneses is all over me to buy her a new car. Now, I can't afford no Mercedes, you know, and besides, we're trying to save. So,
That ain't working out real well on the savings.
I know, right? So I bought her a car, and it really wasn't what she wanted. It wasn't the Mercedes. I bought her a 2018 Pathfinder.
He did, it's just not what I asked for.
See what I'm saying, Your Honor?
He knew what I wanted. And Joe, he used to, you know, he started out pleasing me and making sure I had everything I wanted. Like I was his baby. He spoiled the mess out of me. So yes, when I asked for something specifically, that's what I'm expecting.
What did you expect him to do? You wanted him to go out and go into debt for you to get you the Mercedes?
He could have stopped drinking, number one. And number two, he could have worked overtime. That doesn't hurt.
Miss Cremedy, what
Yes,
in the
ma'am.
world? That was the most selfish, bratty thing I have heard in a long time. Somebody gonna give your raggedy butt a car and you gonna not even thankful. I bought my own first car. It was a raggedy little Toyota, okay? Somebody needs to look you in the face and say, you know what, grow up. He may be older, but grow up. Grow up. You say you wanna be with somebody, you need to be with somebody that is gonna put up with your little shenanigans, because that's just some mean, nasty stuff. And I'm not your mother, okay? But I'm gonna be Auntie Star for a minute here. Come on, that's just not right. That's not right. And you say that Miss Cremedy, you wonder whether or not she's cheating, but I understand you have actual reason
Yes,
to
Your
wonder.
Honor. Yeah, Your Honor.
What happened?
Gee. I'm suspecting her of infidelity, and I'm out, like she said, I have occasionally went out for drinks at night. So I came home early, and when I walked into the house, I noticed the mood was different, you know, and I could hear some Make It Last Forever real faintly in the background. I'm like, who in the world's in here with the song on? Because she don't like that. She likes that Lil Wayne, Lil Pain, or whatever his name, all that hippity-hop crap.
Lil Wayne.
And so I make my way to the bedroom. Shamika and my younger sister were engaged in sexual activity, Your Honor. Wow. It devastated me, Your Honor. I had to leave. It was so hard for me.
Oh, man.
It was so difficult, Your Honor.
Here you go.
Thank you. It was very hard for me, Your Honor. I did everything I could to maintain.
I don't know how you come through that.
It was very difficult, Your Honor, because I put so much into her, put my everything for these years, these 4 years. And to come home and catch her in the bed with my younger sister, who my mother told me to take under my wing before she died and make sure that she has what she needs in life to make sure I'm there for her. And she's in the bed with the woman I love.
Engaged in an intimate act?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ooh. I understand that your sister
Yes, Your Honor.
is here to talk.
Your Honor, I don't know if I want to talk to her, Your Honor.
But I do. Will you please ask Ms. Sanders to come in?
God. Oh, my God. Jesus. Why would you even come here?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Sanders. Woo!
Why would you?
I just heard a really damaging accusation. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell me what happened.
Okay,
Because
so
they're trying to figure out if there's something there for them to maintain. So
Okay.
you are, so that I'm clear, you are the plaintiff's sister.
sister.
Biological sister?
Yes, ma'am.
You both have the same mom.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened?
So Sherika would call me all the time. We would talk. And so it got to a point where her and Joey were having problems, so she would confide in me. So one night she called me, I came over, and I had been going through some things too. I had just got out of a bad relationship. I was being cheated on. I was weak, I was vulnerable. It was also like the death anniversary of me and Joey's mom, so I was going through a lot, she was going through a lot. So I went over there to talk with Sherika or whatever. She cried to me, I tried to console her. So Sherika got up and she went in her bedroom.
Jesus.
And after I noticed she didn't come out for like, I wanna say 5 minutes, I went in to check on her. She was still crying, so I sat on the bed, you know, to hug her and console her. The next thing you know, we kissed,
Jeez.
and it went from there.
When Joey wasn't there, she was there for me, Your Honor. I was in a vulnerable space. When I wanted my fiance, he was not there for me, Your Honor.
My sister, Sherika? Are
It's
you
not,
serious?
It wasn't
My
planned,
baby
Joey.
sister, Sherika, are you serious right now?
Oh, Father
It
God.
wasn't planned.
You had something that you wanted to say to your brother.
That's the main reason I came here today.
Had you talked about this before?
About us having sex?
Yes.
No, ma'am.
So this is a situation where things just got out of control,
Yes, ma'am.
and two women were consoling each other as friends, and it turned into something more intimate.
Yes, ma'am. Which I'm already bisexual anyway, so.
What?
But, Miss Cremedy,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you involved in a bisexual relationship?
No, Your Honor. It's just something that happened once. Just one time I was
Yeah, she
vulnerable.
lying. It happened
No,
one other
you
time
must
that he
have
didn't
been
even know
tripping,
about.
delusional.
It happened
if
one
you
other
think it was
time.
the first time, no. This only happened once, Your Honor. Only once. And both of us were just in a vulnerable space. She had just broke up with her girlfriend. I lost her mom, and here I am going through things with Joey. He wasn't there for me to confide in, and I really wanted to talk to him. That's exactly why I was calling and texting. But when Joey wasn't there, she was there for me, Your Honor. I was in a vulnerable space. When I wanted my fiance, he was not there for me, Your Honor.
My sister, Sherika? Are
It's
you
not,
serious?
It wasn't
My
planned,
baby
Joey.
sister, Sherika, are you serious right now?
Oh, Father
It
God.
wasn't planned.
What is wrong with y'all?
It wasn't
Miss
planned,
Sanders, something
Joey.
tells me that you had something that you wanted to say to your brother.
I did. That's the main reason I came here today.
I
I've
know.
been calling, I've been texting, trying to reach out to both parties. No one has never responded. So I decided to show up here today. I really, really, really feel bad for what I did. It was never intentional. I don't have feelings for Sherika, don't want to be in a relationship with her. It was just something that happened. And for my own brother to just, like, he disowned me. You can at least shoot a text back, even if you say, I don't want to be bothered with you at the moment. He doesn't respond
Accept
at all.
responsibility for what you did.
I am, and
You're
that's
a
why I
monster.
came
How
here
could
today.
you even sit here and be so calm after you just
Your Honor.
destroyed me like this? How can
It
you
was never
possibly
intentional.
be so
It was
calm
never
after
intentional.
destroying my heart and my family like this? Misha, how, Misha?
I'm sorry, Joey.
Sorry?
I'm
You
sorry.
sorry? Sorry.
Judge, I came here today to try to mend things between us. Like, he raised me when my mom died. It was never intentional, and I just really want him to understand how much I love him and care about him.
No,
I
you-
never meant to hurt him at all.
That's not true.
I had been reaching out to both of them, but no one would respond back.
Why haven't you responded back, Miss Cremedy?
She was wanting to pursue a relationship. Like, she texted me saying she was in love with me. And the thing is, I love Joey still.
I never wanted to
And
be in a relationship.
That's a lie.
If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content.
I understand, Mr. Freeman, that your heart is broken. Miss Sanders, there is no question that you crossed the line. You know that.
I know that.
I don't need to berate you on crossing the line at all. And having a relationship outside of the relationship that you've established is just cheating. And to do it with somebody that's a family member, that's just nasty, straight up. It is. We just gotta be honest. But Mr. Freeman, here's the deal. That's your baby sister. Miss Sanders, you're gonna have to be patient, because it is gonna take him some time to get over it. There is no question about that. I'm not telling you it has to happen right now. I'm not even telling you it's got to happen next week or next month or next year. But there's no way in the world you can close your heart to your own birth sister that your mama gave birth to, that she asked you to do something for and you agreed. There's no way in the world that you can just throw that away.
What about what she did, Your Honor?
There is no question. She crossed all kinds of lines. And if you need me to say it, Miss Sanders, that was foul. You know that.
Yes, ma'am.
It was
Can I
foul.
speak to him for a second?
Yes, of course you may.
Joey, I'm your baby sister. I never, ever in my life meant to hurt you like that. It was never planned. I never wanted to be in a relationship with Sherika or anything like that. It's just...
You know, Misha, I got this thing about apologies, right? That crap only satisfies the person that's delivering the apology. It does nothing for me. That don't heal my pain. All that does is make you be able to sleep at night. I tell you what, tear this tissue in half, tell it you're sorry, and see if it goes back together, Misha. It doesn't happen that easy. Accept some responsibility for your actions.
I do. I fully accept.
These are the things I've been teaching you since you were big enough to comprehend, and you still hadn't grasped.
If I didn't accept responsibility, I wouldn't be here today.
If you accept responsibility, you wouldn't have been in the bed with my fiancé.
I wouldn't have been here today if I didn't accept responsibility for what I did.
Those are just words, Misha. Those are words.
I don't know what else to do, Judge.
Mr. Freeman's 100% right. That the apology does something for the person apologizing if it's sincere. So you actually can turn around and start to rebuild. That's what you can do, because you have cleared your conscience if you're telling the truth.
Yes.
You've cleared your conscience. And you know what? I'm not sure if Mr. Freeman's ever going to be able to forgive you, but you know what? That's what the ramifications. Short-term decisions have long-term consequences.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm not sure that he's ever going to be able to forgive you. But you, ma'am, need to forgive yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, the one thing Mr. Freeman said that I do have to 100% agree is we have to take full responsibility.
And I do.
For behaviors.
I do. That's why I showed up here today.
I think that it shows literally the kind of woman you are, that you would come, you would take this butt whooping, because you knew you was going to get one from your brother.
I did.
Okay? You're going to take this butt whooping.
Can I give both of them a hug? If they're
I'm not sure if Mr. Freeman wants to do that. Because you know me, I'm somebody that respects everybody's personal space. So
I was just
you'd have to be invited.
Yeah.
So,
but I can't even get a text back, a phone call back.
And I think that's probably because it's too soon. It's just too soon. And because your heart is clear, doesn't mean his is.
I understand.
And if you really are that baby sister that he raised, you'll give him the time and the space to see if he can get there.
I have been reaching out to both of them, but no one would respond back.
Why haven't you responded back, Miss Cremedy?
She was wanting to pursue a relationship. Like, she texted me saying she was in love with me. And the thing is, I love Joey still.
I never wanted to be in a relationship
That's
with her.
a lie. That's a lie. That's why you came onto me that night.
I never wanted to be in a relationship with you. Show proof. It was just something that happened.
What is happening?
I don't
right
even want a relationship. I just got out of a bad relationship. Why would I want to jump right into another one?
Why did you come here?
That don't make any sense.
I think Miss Sanders said she wanted to try to get some resolution, but Miss Cremedy is saying
Yeah, now
that-
she trying to flip it.
No, I just want my
Just like she
relationship
said
right
it was
with
only
Joey.
once, but it was actually twice.
No,
Jeez.
no.
You sure it was just twice?
Delusional.
I mean, I don't got no reason to come here and lie.
You're delusional.
Okay.
Delusional.
it's either delusional or a lie or the truth.
And I'm telling the truth.
Miss Cremedy, is there anything you want to come clean about?
She might as well just tell him about, he knew about once, he didn't know about the other time.
Jeez.
Your Honor,
It didn't happen?
she's crazy.
Okay.
No, you didn't answer me. Because she
Right.
might be crazy, but even a broke clock is right twice a day. I asked a question. Did it happen twice?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Sanders.
Thank
I
you.
really do wish you best.
Thank you.
Miss Cremedy, why would you lie?
I told you, Your Honor, I just want to make things right with Joey.
But you said to me when you first started that he began the relationship with a lie. He didn't share with you his health issues. But the whole time, when we're in the middle of hell, because this is really raw emotion, these are people's lives, and you see that everything's coming out, and this woman immediately said there was twice. That would have been the right time to just say, but it didn't mean anything.
It didn't.
I don't want it to go anywhere.
I don't.
And then turn to the man you say you love and apologize, but instead, you lied, and then you cast aspersions on Miss Sanders. And you know, you heard me. I took Miss Sanders to task because she made that decision for y'all to have an intimate encounter when you were involved with her brother. Do you know how nasty that even sounds coming out of my mouth?
Again,
I mean, because
we've been
nobody's even gonna
drinking.
believe me that I just said that.
I mean, we were drinking. The last time, even though I did have 1 or 2 drinks, I was aware. And again, I was just vulnerable.
Are you
But
serious?
as
right
far
now?
as Joey goes, like, Joey, I want to make things right. I do.
How
We
you, I don't,
both make
I,
mistakes.
listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's 3 many things happening, Robert. It's 3 many things going on in this situation. I have very few words. Mr. Freeman, you said that you're here because you're in the, quote, twilight of your years.
Yes, ma'am.
The best things that have ever happened to me came after I turned 50. That's the best things that ever happened to me. I met the love of my life. I became a mother for the first time.
Wow.
I'm healthier than I've ever been in my whole life. And I actually look better than I've ever looked in my whole life. Holla. I feel real good about me at 60 years old.
Okay.
You need to get you some swerve back on you. You need to find somebody that's gonna appreciate you. You're gonna have to find somebody who is mature enough to handle what it is you wanna bring to the table. And guess what? I hate to be the one to tell you, it's not Miss Cremedy. Robert, there's no way that this couple should be together, but I have to tell you, he was more mad at his sister's violation.
Right.
I don't know if he's gonna have the strength to walk away.
I think he liked that trophy wife thing, or trophy girlfriend syndrome, or whatever. You know, he kept saying, she's beautiful, look what I got, look at this catch.
And you know what she was saying? And I got a sugar daddy. So you know what? They might be a good match for each other after all.
Okay.